Okay. Kindly remember, in CAIIB you have 5 subjects. In all 5, 4 are compulsory. Paper 1, 2, 3, 4. Compulsory papers. 5th one is elective. Okay. I'll come to the electives later. Okay. First, let's discuss the compulsory papers because these are the huge headache. The biggest problems are these papers. First is ABM, Advanced Bank Management. ABM paper, see this, ABM, Advanced Bank Management. One of the toughest papers of your CAIIB. I'm not saying completely fully toughest. ABM is one of the toughest. In ABM, module A has statistics. Statistics is totally out of your banking. You have never dealt with statistics in your bank. You will never deal with statistics in your bank, but you have this for studies. It includes very tough subjects and huge numericals. Okay? So that's why focus on statistics. Now, you'll say, sir, statistics means all your frequency, probability, right? Correlation, regression, estimation, time series, linear programming, everything. That's why this is one of the toughest part. Second is HR. Okay. Now I won't read full details. HR is there. It's a theory topic. You can read it. Module C, credit management. Here again you have numericals, loans. How to process the large loans. What are the NPAs in it? How to handle the NPAs. Everything over here. Module D, compliance. Compliance means what are the various regulations of RBI. Again, these are tougher ones. RBI keeps on changing the regulations on a daily basis. So, compliance in banks, corporate, and what is corporate governance? Corporate governance is the important topic in nowadays in banking. Very important. Corporate governance means transparency. Transparency related to all the whatever is happening in your bank for the investors. That's basically the simple line definition. So, this is one of the toughest subjects. Second comes the most tough subject, most king of all the subjects, BFM. Ask any of your senior, any of your banker, any of your colleague. He will say, he or she will say, BFM is the boss. Very tough, okay? But see, if you give proper time, see, whenever I say tough, it doesn't mean impossible. Impossible. Impossible means I am possible. If you give proper time, if you start your studies right now, join the batch. See, 1st December it's coming up. New batch is coming up for June 26th. This just 1st December. Join it ASAP. Okay? Early bird catches the prey. You start early, you win. So, in BFM you have all. First is module A is international banking related to Forex, totally Forex. You have numericals, you have case studies, everything you will be having. Okay? Then risk management. This is totally related to now these 3 topics, risk, treasury and balance sheet. These are all related somewhere or the other to treasury. Treasury in banking, somewhere or the other. Okay? Majority 80% of the portion in these 3 will be related to treasury. It includes various tough topics like value at risk, then it includes your total Basel norms, what are the pillars of Basel, then what are the functions of treasury over here, module C. How does the international treasury function nowadays? Integrated treasury we call it. How does it function? What are the products? What is the derivative? What are the various derivative products? Numericals, you get it directly on derivative products. Tougher one. Okay? Balance sheet management. This is related to the balance sheet of the banks. Mainly the focus is on ALM. Asset liability management. ALCO committee, ALM. Then you have business ABFM. ABFM is basically the management process. This first part is the theory part. This you have studied, those who have done your MBA. You might have studied this in the PPM subject, Principles and Practices of Management. Kuhn's book, Kuhn's. Anyone remembers? Kuhn's. There it is all. management process. Then it is these two topics have numericals. Okay, advanced concepts of financial management, valuation, mergers and acquisitions. These two will have numericals. So these are really, these are the tougher. Means it's like the accounts. As you have brain racking, same. So this is all. These are also tougher topics. And last one is again theory, emerging business solutions. So this is all related to IT and new technologies. Okay. Then BRBL. BRBL is a theory subject. Theory. But it doesn't mean, whenever we say theory, it doesn't mean, whenever we say theory, it doesn't mean that it's simple. The topics are very difficult. Regulations and compliance, important acts, laws, these two are really tough. And last one is commercial laws. These are also, see, you have to be very focused. Now let's go to the electives. In electives, you have to select one of them. Rural HR, IT, central banking and risk. You have to select one. So which one to select? I'll come to it later. We'll do a separate session on this, not today, because otherwise what will happen? It will be too heavy for you. Now next part over here, which we wanted to discuss is how to clear. See, basic, I'll give you the thumb rules. Understand the syllabus and gather the material. Very important. Start gathering the material immediately. Okay. So understand the syllabus. Gather the material. From where will you gather the material? From where will you gather the material? The material is to be gathered. Kindly note. Material is to be gathered, kindly note, from the trusted sources. The material is to be gathered from the trusted sources. Okay. So which are the trusted sources? Those who have already proved themselves. At Adda 24/7, gather the material of Adda 24/7 only. Because we are more than almost 12-13 years in the same. I myself am teaching JAIIB and CAIIB since 2012-13 almost. Okay. So we have seen 2-3 portion changes over here. So understand the syllabus and gather the material. Get a clear understanding of the syllabus and exam pattern. Understand the exam. See, just now I gave you the idea about the subjects, but exam pattern I have not given. That we'll do a separate session. What is the exam pattern? How the questions asked? We'll do a separate session on this. Okay. So keep following this channel. Subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon. Collect study material including books, notes, previous year question papers and subscribe to online classes. Now you'll say, sir, online classes, why should I? Why can't I study on my own? You can study. Definitely you can study. But with your bank timings, bank pressures, nowadays nationalized banks are also similar to that of the private banks. You all will agree to this. How many of you agree to this? Nationalized banks are also similar to private banks. Daily pressures, daily callings, all these things are happening, right? Daily calls, cluster head, this zonal manager calling, regional manager calling, manager calling, everyone is calling nowadays. Because sales pressure and business pressure have increased a lot, isn't it? So, collect the study material including books, previous year questions and subscribe to online classes. So, that's why classes are needed. You will be needing the mentors. Those who have already passed CAIIB. Okay. So, you will be needing those mentors. I myself am CAIIB, CDCS, everything. All you name it, I have it. I've been in the banking for 13-14 years, all in the big departments like this, the same trade finance departments, trade finance, treasury, all these departments. So, collect the material from the trusted sources only. Kindly note this. Those who have proven themselves. Second, next one is start reading the basics of each subject. Focus on understanding the core concepts. Don't just mug up. It's not like JAIIB. Last 2 days marathon and you'll clear it. Not possible. Not possible. Okay? You have to study a lot. You have to study. Paid classes are a must. Ask any of your seniors. They will tell you that concepts are very important in JAIIB and CAIIB. Mainly CAIIB. J also you can clear it somewhere. But C, not possible at all. Because paper is not as per what is given in the books directly. It's between the lines. Okay? Then make your own schedule. Stick to it. Make your schedule. Always. See, this is the best routine. Study in the morning, study in the evening. We have at Adda 24/7, we have the classes in the same way, in the morning and at night. So both your day becomes fruitful. Once you start morning with studies, your full day becomes energetic. So make a schedule. Focus on the numericals. Numericals are the king. Without numericals, there cannot be a CAIIB exam, at least first 3 papers. BRBL is theory, but focus on the numericals. Case studies are if you know it, it's easy. If you don't know it, it's worst. Okay? I'll be conducting ABM and BFM classes. ABM module A and C. I'll be conducting that. BFM complete. Okay? Case studies are asked. So case studies are the crunch of your CAIIB. Almost BFM has 40 marks case studies. ABM has around 30 to 35. ABFM 30 to 35. BRBL 30 to 35 marks. BFM has the most case studies. Out of them, some are numericals. Almost 70% are numericals. Take a refreshing study breaks. Make your own smart notes. Very important points. You have to prepare your notes, because what happens nowadays, many of us are engineers like me. Engineers, they have come to banking. So what happens when you are in engineering and banking? So what is basic for an account student is difficult for you. So make your own smart notes. What is difficult for you? Test your knowledge. At Adda 24/7 we have this. Set realistic study goals. Study before the bed. Very important points. Now one thing I'll tell you, we are at Adda 24/7 we are having a 3-day reference program. Don't miss this. You join Adda 24/7 classes on December 1, they are starting. Also refer to your friend. If you refer a friend, you get 250 rupees Amazon voucher. Plus your friend gets 1% extra discount. So huge it is. Your friend also benefits, you also benefit. It's a win-win situation. Plus your 80% discount, 81% discount is already there. Okay? 88, see, I'll show you that also. See this. Go to Adda 24/7. Okay? Always download the app first. In the app, you will be getting all the 1% extra discount. So, see this. Go to Adda 24/7. Then check see this Increment Pro batch starting from December 1. Join it ASAP. E-books, mock tests, online live classes, everything is covered. Mock tests are similar to that of the main exam. And use the code Y432. Okay? Use the code Y432. Y432. And look at the discount. See this, 80% discount plus 1% extra through the app, plus 1% extra referral, plus 250 rupees voucher, plus the classes. Everything is plus. Join it ASAP. Never forget the code. This code will give you 80% discount. Y432.